recap of what just happened today. Run through what we did, what I did, changes and stuff like that. And what's going on with the team moving forward with the rest of the weeks. How I'm going to prepare for another win at home because we do have another home game with the Chiefs, and that's going to be kind of an iffy one. I'm not sure how the Chiefs are doing. I guess we're all doing kind of fine right now. Chiefs is 1-1, Chargers 1-1, and now we're 1-1. And to be third, third in the league in our division right now after getting that win against the Raiders, it feels good. It feels good. It was a close win. It was a really close win, as you can see the score 34-33. Wow, that's that was a closey right there. That was a deep one. But we have some things to talk about. We lost some players. Well, we lost a player. Everyone's kind of worried about Case Keenum right now. So I know you guys are worried about Case Keenum right now. Don't worry, we're going to get to that too. We're also going to get to the defense because even though the defense made that big, huge stop at the end, and I'm sorry guys for messing up the mic here, even though the defense made that big, huge stop at the end as a reliable source, it just wasn't. We were just weren't able to stop the run game, and I don't know if that's just on our part as a team, or if my side of the defense, all my players are bad at trying to stop the ball on the run or just stopping tackles, but we had a problem with that. Um, so that's something that I'll definitely work on with the team um, in the future games. So let me just get down to how the game was. We started off with that. We started off with a 10-0 lead. Um, we really did not have a good start in the beginning of the game. It was 10-0, really 10-0. It was just ridiculous when it started. Um, we did go for it. Everyone was asking why did we go for it. Fourth down with that fake penalty, with that fake kick. Why we do the fake kick? I actually wanted to see if we could get the first down conversion. I thought that we would probably have a good spot there and move forward and get the win and everything. Well, not get the win, but get at least a first down so we can keep the ball in the second quarter and keep moving on with it. Which in the second quarter we actually did good. We scored, points in the second quarter, and then we kept it going in the third quarter, and then we kept it going in the fourth quarter, which I'm happy because usually you guys already know we're not able to move the ball after the second half, and we're not able to move the. It's either between the second half or the first half. If we move the ball really good in the first half, we're not able to move the ball in the second half. And if we move the ball in the second half, we're not able to move the ball in the first half, and that's when teams start scoring on us. We were able to stop that right here with making those decisions as what's going on with the offense. And we took a big hit in the third. We lost Case Keenum. That was not intentional. So what happened there when we had that big loss in yardage? Um, what happened there in the third quarter? The game lagged. All right, the game totally lagged. Case Keenum was going back. I was hitting extra R1 at the time. I was trying to get the ball off, and it just wouldn't work. It just kept pulling Keenum back, and when Keenum got back there and they tackled him, it injured Keenum and took him out. Good thing was about that is even though Keenum was out, we were still able to get the win today. But we're talking about a very lucky here. If you see the score, 34, and this game was like back. This was a lucky game right here. And Osborne, it was different, but I didn't want to put Osborne out there right away because, as you can tell, Osborne isn't that experienced. With the last games, we want to let Osborne learn the game because last season we didn't let him get a chance to actually go out there. We let him go out there, but we kind of alternated. We tried to keep Keenum healthy. So what we did was we took Keenum out of a few plays, and then out of the first half, and then we picked Osborne in the first half. He didn't work. Picked Keenum in the second half. It worked, but it was way too late. And then sometimes we had Keenum in the first half, and then we picked Osborne in the first half, and it's still it works because it throws players off. You know, it throws them off with different styles of quarterback. But the thing is, it doesn't work fan out. If a quarterback can perform well in the first half, then there's no catch up, and you can only do so much in the second half that you can catch up in the game, and it's not going to work. So we stopped that. We had a new game plan this season, going with one quarterback. And at the end of last season, we said that it was Keenum. Keenum came in, and now Keenum is out. So I want to run through the numbers a little bit. So we're talking about offensive yards gained. Of course, the Raiders won that. We were behind, by a few. They had 410. We had like 382, but that's fine. Um, and offense rush yards, they had that too. We had 116. We wasn't rushing that much, but we did rush. We did run the ball. That would kept them off guard. They wasn't sure what we was going to do, run or pass. So that's actually cool. And 18 first downs. That's us, guys. That's home team right there. Punt return yardage, they had 17. We had none. That's because they never really punted the ball. We never actually stopped them on the fourth down. We were close, but never really got to that point. Every time we really got close to stopping them on third down, making that fourth down, note right there. We messed up, and the big mess up change was the game switched me to a cornerback at the wrong up with the wide receiver, and I didn't know. I was trying to switch to one of the players that was next to the quarterback, or that was in between the ball so he can at least catch it for an interception. It didn't work. Turnovers. We got a turnover. That was really us. We kept it down to 0. We got that turnover. It was nice. Um, Third down conversions were 6. We can do third down conversions now. We weren't able to do that last season. Fourth down conversions, there's 3. So we got fourth down conversions too. And then 2-point conversions they do. When it comes to red zone, offense percentage, we kept it 100. That's our red zone. 4 red zone touchdowns, that means something right there. So the fact that we kept it down to where we had to, um, it was good. Now, the time possession, even though we kept the ball longer, I'm trying to find a way to lessen that because it's going to be, well, we need to have a balance between, defense being on the field and offense being on the field. There's times where the offense was tired, and there's really nothing else I can do except for I run the ball or pass the ball. And when it comes to those type of methods, you have to actually be careful with those because they don't always work. But we kept it down. My boy Osborne, he got the best passing today. He had 193 yards after coming in for Keenum. That was actually really good. Keenum had 2 touchdowns, and Osborne had 1. No interceptions from both of them. That was really good. Really, really good. The longest yard Osborne, though, had was that 49-yard receive from, I believe, Golden Tate, which that very, very close catch. I thought that was intercepted. We were about to get mad, and then we saw him come up with the ball, and we was like, oh wow, that was crazy. He did get sacked 3, 4 times. We're working on that, just like Keem got sacked 3, and we're trying to work on that, with the line, see if they can stop the sacks for a minute. There was 11 completions from Osborne and 13 from Keenum. 12 passes attempts. But you gotta remember this, guys. We went 5 for 5 since that dude came on the field. that was crazy. No interceptions, no incompletions. He straight went on, and then we got that one incompletion from him. But that was crazy. Just like Keenan, it was 5 for 5 until that one incompletion, and then that was it. Um, their completion been on point. We're working on that, and then the yardage per attempt was crazy. We go on the rushing yards. You know, we Ludus, Ludus, Clayton Lewis. He's our rookie, man. That's the guy we had to pick him up in the draft. And even though he didn't make the combine, we was like, we still want him. We still want to see what he can do. He proved his point out there today. We didn't give him much running game last week, and that was the same way as Keenum last week. We didn't give him much room to play or room to make changes, so we came in this week. We're at home. We're going to play like we're at home, and that was the whole game plan today, and that's what we did. 2 touchdowns, one broken tackle, 4 yards after contact. Longest was 11 yards, and he's a train. He's staying with us. I was worried after that injury. If it was heard that he is sprained wrist when he came, but he felt okay to go out there. We taped it up. He went back out there, and he's fine. He didn't get hurt again. We are keeping an eye on that, but that is really that's crazy. And Foley, he went out there with 1 carry, got hurt, but he's doing all right too. So we're working on our on our halfbacks and running backs, but we have to give it up to our rookies because they got their first touchdowns today. This is their actually, they got their first touchdown. Allen Atkinson, he got his first touchdown today, and Lotus got his first touchdown today, and it was just it doesn't even show he got his first touchdown, but he did. Oh, it wasn't a receiving touchdown. It was a passing. It was a rushing touchdown. My bad, guys. Rushing touchdown. He got his first touch. He got 2 touchdowns today, and it was just yeah. They were on point. They were really on point today. And Golden Tate, he got receiving yardage. We don't really use him that well, but we said, move the ball around. Move the ball around. That's what we did. Change plays. That's what we did, and we kept the ball running. And then Burfield, he's not really active that well, but he was active today. Got his first touchdown, and also got that surprising one-hand catch. We were not expecting that. That was ridiculous. We thought that was going to get smacked out of his hands. It didn't, and that's what got us the game right there. Um, a lot of things happened on defense. Um, Mostly that those blocks in the end of the game, they kept us worried. We knew they was going to go deep. So what we did, we kept pounding the ball on deep. I said keep it deep well, and block the ball or take an interception as much as you can. With seconds to go, we can win this game. That's what the team did on defense. They didn't do well, trying to make tackles and stuff, but they did well, stopping the ball, and that's at the end of the game, and that's what makes it count. Um, there wasn't much to get on from here, but those are really the accomplishments of these games. I have to really give it up to our rookies because and just the whole team in general, but the rookies they made their point. They made their point to be on this team, and that's where that's where we knew what we was doing during the draft. Now we're going to go towards injuries. You're all worried about Case Keenum. Um, we are saddened to know and saddened to let you guys know that Case Keenum has a dislocated hip. He is out for 8 weeks. Um, I'm not sure if I want to put him on injured reserve just yet. He is going to be out for 8 weeks, and with that being said, there is going to be probably a come on um, after Keenan goes for IR. Um, I think that what we might do, we might put Keenum on IR since it's dislocated, and the fact that he won't be able to play, and we need that second quarterback back there to make that room just in case you know Osborne gets hurt. That's what it's going to be. So we're going to probably pick Keenum on IR right now. Um, he is not coming back for 8 weeks until he is fully healthy. I have not let him back on this field, and I know that's not healthy or anything, but you know I want my players to be healthy. I want my players to be fine and safe. And right now, trying to keep him healthy is what we gotta do. So he's out for 8 weeks. He is going to be put on IR for a short term because we do need a backup quarterback. We can't go on without a quarterback. We need a backup to protect Osborne just in case he gets injured. But that's what it's going to be looking like for right now. Um, that's what I want to say. We are going to place him on IR right now. He out with dislocated hip. You can place him on IR. He'll come back in 8 weeks, and then we'll see what happens from there. Um, so I want to make that note. He is on IR right now. You can even see right here, or make an injury report. And he is on IR, guys. But just for a closing note, because we are going to close this up, I just want to say I want to let the team know that they did a really good job today, and we're going to keep it going. Our next home game is tomorrow. Next advance against the Chiefs, and then we play against the Eagles, and then we get that week 5 bye, and then from there it's on the road. But the fact that we're able to get the big win here makes a statement, and you know this is a big statement. We're making wins. We're trying to get somewhere. We have a loss week 1. 51-15. That still hurts and that still stings. But this one right here, this is special. It's a win at home, and I'm gonna let the boys celebrate it. We're gonna come back on the practice field next week or next advance, and then after that, we're gonna hope for another win. All right, guys. I wanna leave on that note. Thank you guys for coming, and I'll see you guys next time.